हाय गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। और आई नो मेरी टेबल थोड़ी सी क्लटर्ड है और यूजुअली दिस इज़ व्हाट हैपेंस थ्रू आउट द वीक। सो मंडे को मेरी टेबल एकदम क्लीन रहती है वीकेंड्स के ऊपर, एंड देन एज द डे पासेस एंड एज द वीक पासेस टेबल जो है वो उसके ऊपर सामान आता रहता है। तो अभी मेरे पास कुछ सामान रखने की जगह भी नहीं है। लेट मी जस्ट क्लीन दिस थिंग अप, और देन द क्वेश्चन और लाइक द डिस्कशन दैट आई एम गोइंग टू डू टुडे इज़ लाइक वेदर आई एम गोइंग टू बाय अ न्यू मैकबुक प्रो और नॉट। सो मेरे पास ऑलरेडी हैं, मैं बताता हूँ क्या 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 क्यों मैं क्वेश्चन का आंसर भी कर रहा हूँ, और मैं वाई आई एम इवन आस्किंग दिस क्वेश्चन। सो जस्ट होल्ड ऑन। So, firstly, let's just clean this thing up, right? One, two, much better, right? सो मैंने डेस्क क्लीन कर ली है और उसके साथ साथ मैं भी क्लीन हो गया। सो आई जस्ट टुक अ बाथ, और मैं अपने लैपटॉप के बारे में बात कर रहा था कि वेदर आई एम गोइंग टू बाय अ न्यू लैपटॉप और नॉट मैकबुक। सो बिफोर आई गेट इन टू वाई एम आई डिस्कसिंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स राइट नाउ इज दैट आई लेट मी जस्ट टेक यू इन अ small drive in my history. So I have always been a Windows user, and I have always used laptops which had like operating systems Windows. I used to have Dell, I used to have HP laptops. So basically I bought my first laptop in 2009. That was from Dell, and at that time it cost me around 44,000 at that time in 2009, which was like pretty expensive laptop for that time. But and yeah, there was one of my friends who was working in Dell, and through him I bought this, and because of that I got a concession of $1,000 or something. But yeah, this is the laptop I'm talking about, and I was so obsessed with this laptop that I used to just click the photographs of this laptop. It was a big deal to have a laptop during that time. And the most important thing was that I bought this laptop from my own salary. So at that time my salary was around 10,000 per month. Yeah, I started with a very low salary initially, and that was my salary at that time. And with that salary, along with my other expenses, I was somehow able to manage to buy this laptop after working for around 5-6 months, right, in my job, in my first job. So yeah, that was my first laptop. And then after that, while I was working in that organization, my first introduction, or like my first encounter with Mac was like till that particular date I wasn't even aware of like MacBooks and MacBook Pros. Like I wasn't aware of that. And then in 2009, the same year, the organization that I was working for, I'm a software developer, right? I was a developer at that time as well. So we were working on one of the clients who was based in US, and there was this project at that time. If you are technology aware, then at that time we didn't had all these responsive websites or responsive web applications or anything like Bootstrap or anything which can just take care. That was the time when most of the applications were like static and were based like all the pixels were static, like this is the screen size, and we were managing that. So the problem was that the project that I was working on, the client was in US and he was using his Mac, and we were doing it in Windows, the screen that we have, and whatever design we used to set up, the design used to look different on a MacBook or like on a Mac. So that was the reason like my company decided like we should buy one of the Macs of our own. And as I was the only developer working on that particular project, so that Mac was personally assigned to me. This is the picture over here. You can see like how happy and how excited I was, and the other guys sitting next to me are using like regular Windows desktop, and I was the one who was having a Mac. So that was my first encounter with Mac, and I was so obsessed. Like I wanted to buy a Mac, but trust me, buying a Mac has never been cheap, like not till date, and neither was it at that time. So I just postponed it for the time being. I was like, okay, once I'll be comfortable enough to buy a Mac, I'll definitely buy it someday. And then I was a .NET developer, I used to work only on Windows machines, so Mac wasn't making much sense at that time. Like I wasn't, I mean, it wasn't the best time to invest this big of an amount on a laptop, which I'm not professionally going to use much. What I did is like I postponed my plans, and then every organization that I used to work, they used to give me some Dell or XP laptops, and the Dell laptop that I bought initially really served me well. It was the time when I moved to US, when I left my laptop over there, because I was already carrying two laptops and you cannot carry like these many laptops along with you. So that was the time when I gave it to someone else, one of my friends in my office. But yeah, it was working fine. It was really high configuration for that time. So yeah, then in 2015 was my first trip to US. That was the time when I was like pretty excited, and I was sure like I'm going to buy a Mac once I'm there in US. So I came here after 1 month or so. I There was a new model in 2015, which is this model. So the reason why I'm assembling all these laptops over here is because this was the laptop, that 2015 model. So they stopped in 2015. Apple stopped having CD-ROMs in their laptops. Before this, all the models used to have a CD-ROM, so you can't insert a CD. There was a USB port, which they don't have now, but yeah, they used to have the CD, USB port and HDMI port earlier, and then micro card reader as well. But yeah, that's 2015 standard laptop, and it's, I think, one of the best machines Apple has ever made. I'm still using this one. So as soon as I came here in USA, the first thing that I bought was this MacBook Pro. I booked it, and at that time, the model that I was willing to buy wasn't available. So I booked it, and after 10 days, that particular model was received. I received it, and this is a very interesting video that you can see, wherein I am unboxing it, and I was so excited to send this video to my wife Tanya, who was at that time in India. I just wanted to show like how this new MacBook Pro is, and uh, yeah, so it's a very interesting video. Uh, Here we go. So here's your system. I hardly know how to use a Mac, as I'm a Windows guy. Probably I can try something. So moving fast forward to year 2020, right? And before that, I have already purchased and lot many laptops, Macs, and other laptops as well. But yeah, moving forward to this year, 2020. I went to India. I came back from India in March, after having a vacation, and then April or May, I bought a new MacBook Pro, the new MacBook Pro that was in market, the 15 in 1, the 15 in 1. So that was like really a new advancement, a new laptop, wherein they had this display, like dual display panel, and then they eliminated all they eliminated CD-ROM wasn't there, USB ports weren't there. So this is the model that I am talking about, and I was so excited. I Again, a small clip from this video. ये बात, तू अपने वाले पे फिंगरप्रिंट का वो कर रही थी ना तनु?
हाँ तो अब करेगा, तू करेगा इस पे।
Oh my god, it's huge. कितना बड़ा है यार ये। और इस वाले का क्या करना है, छोटे वाले का?
अरे मैकबुक का तो दुकान लगाया घर में। 4-5 मैकबुक है हमारे
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
गुस्सा क्यों हो रही है? wherein I was just unprofessionally unboxing it, and I was like really excited about having this big MacBook, because before this, all the MacBooks that I have used were like either 13 inches. Yeah, always 13 inches. That's the maximum size. So this was the biggest laptop MacBook I was pretty excited about, and I started using it. And after using it for 2 months, I was having a conversation with my wife, with Tanya, and then during that conversation, somehow I spilled a mug of coffee on my laptop. Oh my god, that was the worst day I can really imagine. And it was hardly 1 month that I have started using this laptop, and it costed me around $3,500, which is approximately 2.5 lakhs in Indian rupees. So, like, huge amount, right? And I was like, what to do, what not to do. I went through a couple of videos. I knew that you have to remove the power supply from it, keep it upside down. I kept it, and then all the videos and all the instructions I read, they said like, don't turn your laptop on, although you have that craving to always to turn it on and see like whether it is working or not. But then yeah, I kept it down for upside down for at least 4 days. Trust me, those were the toughest 4 days for me. The only thing that was going on in my mind, I wasn't even able to sleep during those 4 days. I was like, the moment I turn it on, it should turn it on, right? I was just wishing, because Apple doesn't cover anything, any damage caused by water or any any liquid is not covered under their warranty. So I was sure like, if the laptop is not going to turn on, I'm going to lose all my money. I mean, nothing is going to happen, right? So after 4 days, I turn it on. It turned on, but then all the keys on the keyboard were jammed. It was making some funny noise. It's still making some funny noise whenever I turn it on. And yeah, just this is how it makes the noise. This is how the noise comes out. And yeah, it's pretty bad. It's really bad in condition. I went to Apple store. I asked them if they have if they can repair it, or if they can replace it, or whatever they can do. So they said they can repair it, but they are not sure that it will work as it was working originally. And for the repair, they gave me a budget of around $2,000. So it's not like India, wherein you can tweak or make some fixes and make it work. So if they find even a little bit of defect in anything, they just replace the complete part. So that is why they were like, okay, this is what we can do. And I was like, having a laptop for $3,500 and then getting it repaired for $2,000 is not making much sense. I can add $1,500 more to it and get a new one. So I just skipped that. I asked like, can you just buy it back? So they estimated it, and they said like, okay, we can take it back, but we cannot pay you more than $500. So that was pretty disappointing. I mean, a new MacBook Pro which I bought this expensive, and they were taking it back for $500. But yeah, nothing that I can blame them for. So I put an application. I put up my advertisement on eBay, and then there is a guy who said like, okay, I will take this laptop for $500, for $600, and you just have to send it to me. So that's the last thing that I can do. I don't have any other option. I mean, I don't know, we don't have any repairing shops over here wherein I can go and get my MacBook repaired. So I'm going to take this laptop, parcel it to that particular guy, and then yeah, hopefully he or she is going to pay me back, right? That's the last thing that I can do. But yeah, it's worthless for me. I cannot do anything on it. It just, I mean, it's not working, right? So yeah, so this comes up to my final question that I was asking, like whether I will buy a new MacBook Pro or not. So yeah, definitely I will buy one, because there is no comparison, or there is no another machine in the market right now which can replace a Mac. I have been using Dell laptops, HP laptops, and whatnot. I have used so many laptops in my life, but nothing can replace a Mac. As I said, this is a 2015 model, but still it works much better than any Windows laptop present in market till date. So once you use it, you cannot replace it with any other thing. So yeah, definitely I will buy, because they already mentioned in their warranty and guarantee that any damage caused by water, which is like really sad, because uh, whenever you use a laptop, it is very obvious, or it is very common that you will spill some liquid on it, and yeah, I mean it's completely damaged. So yeah, that's pretty much. And I will be taking this laptop and will be posting it some other guy. I'll share that experience with you guys in my next video. But yeah, this is what it is, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care. See you.